Yes, major history, and as many of you are aware, you're a political activist, media personality, pundit, and close ally of President Donald J. Trump has lost his life the other day in a small town in Utah, University Town. And as of this moment, a day or so later, a suspect has not been apprehended, although the FBI has issued photographs of the suspect as well as the photographs of the weapon allegedly used in the commission of the crime. Also, photographs was available of the suspect on a rooftop several hundred yards away from the victim, Mr. Kirk. And there's been discussion amongst the media as to whether this was the work of a professional or amateur or non-professional in the commission of this crime. I would argue that this individual, if not a professional, displayed a high degree of skill and acumen with the weapon he is supposed to have used. And past history has shown us that, at least to my mind, most of your experienced shooters use a rifle long distance shooting to target a potential victim. Also, I believe this is the most high profile political assassination in this country since at least the murder of RFK in 1968. So getting back to the topic of professional or non-professional, I believe the non-professional generally goes in for a close range target, which is more easily accessed and requires less skill than to use a high-powered weapon from a great distance. This was the case with the shooting of presidential candidate RFK in 1968, where the assailant perpetrated his crime at close range. It's also the case of in India Mahatma Gandhi of India, who's also lost his life in a like manner. Uh, Lee Harvey Oswald, the alleged assassin of John F. Kennedy, President of the United States, lost his life to an assassin also operating at close range within a few feet. So I do believe that this individual who took the life of Charlie Kirk chose this method because it was a more available target and because he had the skill and the experience and expertise to carry out this act at a long distance while not exposing himself to apprehension or possible harm by the bodyguards of his target. So this is what separates the professional from the amateurs. Also, the attempted assassin of George Wallace, who was shot and wounded at close range by Arthur Bremer in 1972. Also, from what I understand, an amateur, as well as John Hinckley, the attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan. So this is purely conjecture on my part, but there are signs and indicators that this individual, if not a professional with considerable experience in this type of activity, had displayed a high degree of proficiency in using an iron-powered weapon, incidentally the same type of caliber that was used to target Dr. Martin Luther King in 1968. This is an unfortunate incident, but I do believe the authorities, uh, the competent authorities, will in due time apprehend the suspect, and we may well discover his motives as well as the degree of skill he may have acquired to carry out his deed. Hopefully, in due time,